Have you ever felt like you're different from everyone else? Like you're carrying a weight of awareness that others don't seem to share? Do you find yourself overwhelmed by energies and sensations that you can't quite explain? If so, you're not alone. Many people are waking up to the fact that they might be chosen ones or starseeds, beings with a special purpose on Earth. But with this awakening comes challenges, especially when it comes to managing the intense energies of a higher dimensional consciousness. In this video, we're going to talk about how to ground yourself in 5D consciousness and stop the psychic overload that many chosen ones and starseeds experience. This information is crucial for those of you who are feeling lost, overwhelmed, or unsure of how to navigate your expanding awareness. Let's start by identifying who we're talking about. Chosen Ones and Starseeds often share certain characteristics. You might feel like you don't quite fit in with the world around you. Perhaps you've always had a sense that you're here for a greater purpose, even if you can't pinpoint what that purpose is. You might be highly sensitive to energies, emotions, or even physical sensations that others don't seem to notice. These are all signs that you might be operating on a different frequency than those around you. Now let's talk about 5D consciousness. The concept of dimensions can be a bit tricky to grasp, but essentially 5D refers to a higher level of awareness and existence. While 3D reality is the physical world we can see and touch, 5D consciousness expands beyond that. It's a state where time and space become more fluid, where we're more connected to our intuition and the energy of the universe. In 5D, we're able to perceive and interact with reality in ways that go beyond our 5 physical senses. But here's the challenge. As chosen ones and starseeds begin to tap into this 5D consciousness, they often experience what we call psychic overload. This happens because, suddenly, you're aware of so much more than you were before. It's like turning up the volume on your senses and your intuition all at once. You might find yourself picking up on others' emotions, sensing energy fields, or even receiving information that seems to come out of nowhere. While this can be exciting, it can also be incredibly overwhelming. The symptoms of psychic overload can vary from person to person, but common experiences include feeling drained or exhausted for no apparent reason, having headaches or physical discomfort that doesn't seem to have a medical cause, feeling anxious or on edge, having trouble sleeping, or experiencing mood swings. You might also find it difficult to concentrate or feel grounded in your day-to-day life. This is happening now because we're in a time of great change and shifting energies on Earth. More and more people are awakening to their true nature and potential, which is causing a ripple effect in the collective consciousness. As a chosen one or starseed, you're at the forefront of this change, which is why you might be feeling it more intensely than others. This is where grounding comes in. Grounding is absolutely essential for managing these intense energies and finding balance between your 5D awareness and your 3D existence. When we talk about grounding in this context, we're referring to the process of anchoring your energy and consciousness in the present moment and in your physical body. It's about creating a stable foundation from which you can safely explore higher realms of consciousness without losing touch with the physical world. Grounding has numerous benefits for chosen ones and starseeds. It helps to reduce the overwhelm of psychic overload by giving you a way to release excess energy. It improves your focus and clarity, making it easier to navigate daily life. Grounding also helps to strengthen your connection to your physical body, which is crucial for maintaining health and well-being as you expand your consciousness. Perhaps most importantly, grounding allows you to integrate the insights and awareness you gain from your 5D experiences into your 3D reality, making it possible to actually use this knowledge to create positive change in the world. Let's explore some effective techniques for grounding yourself in 5D consciousness. The first technique we'll discuss is nature connection. This is one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to ground yourself. Nature has an inherent grounding energy that can help balance your system and bring you back to center. You don't need to do anything complicated. Simply spending time outdoors can make a big difference. Walk barefoot on grass or sand to directly connect with the Earth's energy. Sit with your back against a tree and feel its solid presence. Observe the steady flow of a river or stream. These simple acts can help you feel more stable and centered. Another powerful grounding technique is energy shielding. This involves visualizing a protective barrier around your energy field. You can imagine this shield in whatever way feels right to you. It could be a bubble of light, a protective dome, or even a suit of armor. The key is to set the intention that this shield allows positive energy to flow freely while blocking any negative or overwhelming energies. This technique is particularly useful when you're in crowded places or situations where you feel energetically vulnerable. Mindful breathing is another simple yet effective grounding technique. When you're feeling overwhelmed or disconnected, take a moment to focus on your breath. Breathe deeply and slowly, paying attention to the sensation of the air moving in and out of your body. As you breathe, imagine that you're drawing energy up from the earth with each inhale and releasing any excess or negative energy with each exhale. This practice not only helps to ground you, but also brings you firmly into the present moment. Crystal work can also be a powerful tool for grounding. Certain crystals have properties that can help to stabilize and anchor your energy. Some particularly effective grounding crystals include black tourmaline, hematite, and smoky quartz. You can carry these crystals with you, hold them during meditation, or place them around your living space. The key is to work with crystals in a way that feels right for you. Remember, crystals are tools to support your own innate ability to ground yourself. They're not doing the work for you. Sound healing is another technique that can be incredibly effective for grounding. Specific frequencies can help to balance and stabilize your energy field. You might want to experiment with listening to binaural beats or solfeggio frequencies, particularly those associated with grounding and stability. Alternatively, you could use singing bowls, drums, or even your own voice to create grounding vibrations. The key is to find sounds that resonate with you and help you feel more centered and present. Now that we've covered these techniques, it's important to think about how to incorporate them into your daily life. Creating a consistent grounding routine can make a big difference in managing your energy and maintaining balance. You might want to start your day with a few minutes of mindful breathing or nature connection. Perhaps you could wear a grounding crystal or use sound healing during your lunch break. The specifics of your routine will depend on your lifestyle and what works best for you. The important thing is to make grounding a regular practice, not just something you do when you're feeling overwhelmed. As you work on grounding yourself in 5D consciousness, you'll likely find that it becomes easier to navigate the physical world. However, it's important to remember that you're balancing two different ways of being. On one hand, you have your expanded 5D awareness, which allows you to perceive and interact with reality in new and profound ways. On the other hand, you're still living in a 3D world with its own set of rules and expectations. Finding this balance can be tricky, but it's not impossible. One key is to practice mindfulness, being fully present in whatever you're doing, whether that's engaging in spiritual practices or going about your daily tasks. This helps to bridge the gap between your 5D awareness and your 3D reality. It's also important to take care of your physical needs. Make sure you're getting enough sleep, eating nourishing food, and moving your body regularly. These basic self-care practices help to anchor your energy and keep you grounded. Another important aspect of navigating this dual existence is learning to trust your intuition while also using your rational mind. Your expanded awareness will often provide you with insights or guidance that may not make logical sense at first. It's okay to trust these intuitive hits, but it's also important to consider how to apply them practically in your life. Sometimes, you might need to translate your 5D insights into 3D actions or explanations for others who don't share your level of awareness. It's also crucial to remember that you don't have to go through this process alone. Connecting with like-minded people can be incredibly supportive and validating. Look for groups or communities of other chosen ones and starseeds. These might be online forums, local meetup groups, or spiritual gatherings. Sharing your experiences with others who understand can help you feel less alone and can provide valuable insights and support. When you connect with others on a similar path, you create a support network that can help you navigate the challenges of expanding consciousness. You can share tips and techniques for grounding and managing energy. You might find mentors who are further along the path and can offer guidance. And importantly, you can offer your own insights and support to others, which can be a powerful way to ground your own experiences and put them into perspective. As we move forward on this path of awakening and expanded consciousness, it's important to remember that each of us has a unique role to play. Being a chosen one or starseed doesn't mean you have to save the world single-handedly or that you need to have all the answers. It simply means that you have a particular perspective and set of gifts that are needed at this time. Your journey is about discovering and developing these gifts and learning how to use them in service of your own growth and the greater good. This process is ongoing. You'll continually be learning, growing, and expanding your awareness. The key is to stay grounded while you explore. Use the techniques we've discussed to maintain your balance and keep yourself anchored in the physical world even as you expand your consciousness. Remember that it's okay to take things slowly. You don't need to rush your awakening or push yourself beyond what feels comfortable. Trust that you're exactly where you need to be in your journey. Each step you take, each new awareness you gain is valuable and important. As you continue on your path, stay curious and open. Pay attention to the synchronicities and signs that show up in your life. These can often be guideposts, helping you to navigate your unique journey. At the same time, don't get too caught up in looking for signs or trying to force spiritual experiences. Sometimes, the most profound growth happens in the quiet moments of everyday life. It's also important to be gentle with yourself. Awakening and expanding your consciousness can bring up challenging emotions or past traumas. This is a normal part of the process. As you become more aware, you'll naturally start to process and release old energies that no longer serve you. This can be uncomfortable at times, but it's ultimately healing and transformative. Remember to use your grounding techniques during these times to help you stay balanced and centered. As we come to the end of this video, I want to encourage you to trust yourself and your journey. You have within you all the wisdom and strength you need to navigate this path. Your experiences, your insights, your challenges, they're all part of your unique journey as a chosen one or star seed. Remember that grounding yourself in 5D consciousness isn't about escaping the physical world or living in a constant state of bliss. It's about bringing that higher awareness into your everyday life, using it to create positive change in yourself and the world around you. It's about finding balance, integrating your expanded consciousness with your physical reality. The path of a chosen one or starseed isn't always easy, but it is infinitely rewarding. As you continue to ground yourself and manage your energy, you'll find that you're able to access more of your innate gifts and wisdom. You'll be better equipped to fulfill your purpose and make a positive impact in the world. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of grounding in 5D consciousness. Remember, this is just the beginning. There's so much more to discover and experience on this journey. Keep exploring, keep learning, and most importantly, keep grounding yourself. You have an important role to play in this great shift that's happening on our planet. Trust in that and trust in yourself. If you found this information helpful, please share it with others who might benefit. And don't forget to leave a comment below sharing your own experiences or asking any questions you might have. Remember, we're all in this together, and by sharing our journeys, we can support and inspire each other. Until next time, stay grounded, stay open, and keep shining your light.